wait. It's Lego Landon, and Dinosaur Landon, and Transformer Landon, and Black Ops 3 Landon, and
Overwatch.
Overwatch Landon now.
My name's freaking Gedashing, boy.
What? Get what?
Gedashing.
Dinishing.
Dinishing.
Gedashing.
Okay.
Dinishing.
So today we're going to be talking about two things.
Oh, also Titan 101 from Titan.
Titan Co. Yeah, me from my channel, and
MZ
from
MZ.
Yeah, I don't know his channel. I can't. It's in the description.
Mutant Zombie Adventure.
That's right.
Bless you.
Sneeze.
Yes,
You got boogers on the camera.
I'm not looking at my iPad. I'm looking at the screen that has like Dorito stains on it because I was like going so hard on my.
That is just beautiful.
Doritos. Oh,
okay.
That's disgusting.
Do you drink coffee?
No, I drink Mountain Dew in my coffee.
That is dangerously awesome.
That's amazing. What would have even been better if you drank Red Bull in coffee.
The only coffee I have.
Red Bull, Mountain Dew, and coffee. You'd have a heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, you're gonna be foaming at the mouth.
Okay, so first question is coffee stories. I think almost all of us have coffee stories. Who wants to start?
Me.
Okay, Titan.
So, the first time I actually had coffee, I was at a dentist office, and I was in the waiting room.
Oh God.
And I wasn't the one getting operated on; it was somebody else. And,
Oh, okay, good.
And they had this big cup. It wasn't even decaf or like coffee. It was just straight up black coffee. I drank it. I spit it out. It was dirt in a liquid form. It tasted like dirt. It was crap, man. The first time I ever drank coffee, I hated it. But it does smell nice. Coffee does smell nice.
Sometimes.
Yeah, have you had toffee?
No.
There's a guy on Warface named Toffee.
Yeah.
Toffee smells like coffee, but you can eat it.
Because it rhymes, duh.
Yeah, you idiot.
No.
Yeah, toffee and coffee, that
It was
rhymes.
made by Irish people.
Ooh, Ireland. Okay. You got a story, P-Man?
Alright, so,
Goodness gracious, Neil.
P-Man. Oh, that's. Okay, so, my story? So, when I was in 6th grade, my teacher, Miss Sermon, she's an old crazy lady.
Yeah.
She's just crazy.
She is.
I know MC had her. So, what happened was, I got her in class one day, and I stayed up till about 3 o'clock that night, right?
Doing what?
Smart decision.
Yeah, but that year I did make 3rd highest average, so I'm not complaining.
I had a C in that class.
So, what she did was, she asked someone if they wanted coffee, because she drank coffee every day. So, I said,
I think that's against the law to give kids caffeine.
yeah, I said, yeah, I want some coffee. The rest of that day, I couldn't stop talking. I got in trouble with my math teacher and everybody. It was awful.
You couldn't handle it?
No, it was awful.
I can handle caffeine. I just can't handle like a taste. Like it tasted bad. That coffee. It was black coffee. I wouldn't drink it unless I haven't been asleep in like 48 hours. The heck was that?
So, Lando, you got any
What?
got any coffee stuff?
I call this the MLG story.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh God.
Have you met any 8-year-olds like swearing at you
No.
on Black
No,
Ops?
the only 8-year-old in the story is Eli.
Okay. I thought it was...
Okay. That's Little Landon. Like, it was November 2015.
Oh my God, 2015. What?
That's like a year ago.
That's the devil's year.
About a year? No.
Actually, it would
no.
be
I-
June the 6th, 2006.
Yeah.
But I was like pretty excited. Like, Black Ops 3 would come out. Like 4 days until Black Ops 3 was about. No, I think it was like 2 or 1. No, the night before Black Ops 3 came out. The night before Black Ops 3 came out, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be cool.
The night before Christmas, and all to the house. Not a Christmas.
Shut up! I want to hear this. Okay, go
I
there.
told my friend, hey, tomorrow after Black Ops 3 comes out, I'll bring us all a Mountain Dew bottle.
Oh God.
Okay. The night, since like Doritos and Mountain Dew like are like what MLG people drink, you know what I had for dinner?
That
Doritos.
Nacho Doritos with a whole gallon of Mountain Dew.
Oh my goodness.
You You threw it
Okay,
backwards.
I chowed it down. I was like, I'm gonna stay up the whole night. Fell asleep at 8 o'clock, and then like my dad woke me up because he was gonna go get it because we were like doing the midnight release thing. We got the poster.
Yeah.
I ate brownies because we got brownies.
That's awesome.
And then okay.
Brownies
he
at
said,
12 o'clock at night?
Wow, you're such a savage, man.
Yeah, 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, he said you can stay up till 1 and play. Okay. Yeah, I was staying up till 1.
Wasn't it 1 when he got back?
Only an hour?
No. He got back at 12:30.
Oh, okay. So you got 30
So he
minutes to
said
play a
you
brand
can
new
stay up
game.
till 1 and play. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll stay up till 1 and play.
Only 30 minutes.
So, hey, my iPad time is wrong by 2 hours.
I like where this is going.
And then it was 3:30 when he said, "What the heck are you doing, Landon?" I was like, It's 1:30, Dad. Don't worry, Landon.
It's
It's
1:30.
3:30. Get off. I was like, What? But I'm like, okay. Next day,
I was at a coffee store.
I remember I said my friends I would bring you a Mountain Dew bottle each. There was 1 Mountain Dew bottle. So I was like, yeah, screw it. I brought the Mountain Dew bottle. We all split it. They're like, how was the game, Landon? How was the game? Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It had good graphics. They're like, what did you do in the game? I was like, I killed people. Then
My name is Connie Hill. I kill
did you
people,
bring
man.
like, cause zombies have something called Gobblegum, which Presley probably saw me playing and using.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. And I bought some gum for them each. And there's this one kid, Neil. You know Jordan, don't you?
Yeah.
Freaking the jerk of the class. Well, okay.
Oh, that
Listen,
black kid?
like we were about to go to the gym. Like, you can't eat in gym. I said, you might want to wait to eat your gum. Jordan freaking opens the pack and just snarls it down. And goes, yum, yum, yum. And I tell him, why'd you eat it? He said, I was hungry. We just had snack. I'm still hungry.
How is gum able to make you hungry? Why would you even swallow it?
That's why
Hold on,
I
he swallowed
It's-
it?
No. He didn't swallow it. He just ate it. Like, chewed it. Chewed it.
So that made him not hungry.
No, it didn't make him hungry. He had to
Sometimes
spit it
it can
out
trick
because
him
we
out.
went to gym. And then, like, I had an extra gobblegum. Like, my friend, like, really wanted it. I was like, sure, I'll give it to you. But Jordan asked for it first. I was like, no, you had your chance. He got so mad, didn't talk to me the rest of the day.
That's kind of good.
And the story ends. We all eat the gobblegum, and we just drink Mountain Dew when I'm hyped for the day and get in trouble like 4 times. Okay, that's the end of my MLG Dorito story.
Alright.
What other stories did you have with your teacher, P-Man?
Oh, God. So,
What had it?
no, it's me. Stories with my teacher. Oh, God. So, I know Blake probably has some stories. So, she would get up on desks
Oh, no.
with students sitting in them. And, you know, we have posters hanging around our class, so she'd get up on top of the desk, not even in a chair, she'd get up on top of the desk, and she'd take a stapler and staple it to pipelines. so she'd take the paper, she'd go like, bang, and water would start dripping out.
You know what I hate when teachers do? Like, when you ask if you can go to the bathroom and say, like, I really gotta go, I'm about to wet my pants, like, you should have gotten a snack. I didn't have to go then, woman. I can't control my bladder. Who the hell do you think I am?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I hate when that
I
happens.
hate when
Yeah.
teachers, like, feel like that we have more power to control ourselves. Look, I think you should know, you were a
Yeah,
child once.
Yeah, and you don't understand boys.
Especially that.
Yeah.
No.
We go, like, a lot. More than girls.
So, Blake, you got any coffee stories?
I thought we were on teachers.
Hey Presley,
Yeah.
one thing.
Huh?
At least that teacher wasn't standing on one of those rolling chairs.
Oh,
Goodness
God.
gracious.
Dude, that would have been
Oh,
funny.
He
Oh.
could-
Since we're on teachers
okay,
right
Blake, go.
since we're on teachers right now, I remember one teacher that was he wasn't my teacher, but he was an awesome teacher. I wanted him so bad, but my parents didn't want me to have him
Why not?
because he was crazy.
Was it Mr. Good?
Mr. Good Game, he
Good
knew
name,
it.
That's right.
He knew it. So what he did. Each time someone got a question wrong, he would slap him on the butt and tell him to do it again.
Even the
That's
girls.
what you call
He,
a
no, he only
pedophile.
had. Look, he convinced the school to give him a class full of boys. I don't know how he did that.
I think.
He's a full-blown pedophile.
Yeah,
I think it's best they
but also
didn't have that.
he
teacher.
was bald
Oh no, that is that makes it worse.
and he was twice my height, and y'all know how tall I am.
You're like, dude, man, he
Okay,
is
yeah.
a child
Oh my
molester
gosh.
up.
So
For some reason, when you're talking about, I think of Bane.
He is a full.
yeah, that sounds
He
about
is
right.
a full blown pedophile.
So what else he did? He had his desks all arranged into rows where he could walk from one to the other.
Oh no.
So he got on the desk and he would start singing songs. So
You had this guy? I
no,
don't think you had it.
Okay, well, alright, let me ask you a question. When you were about to go in the classroom, did you see a lot of smoke in the room?
no. Oh, he also had a door that led up to the roof. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that door.
Yeah.
They
So
were
that
out, they
that
were
was
out on the roof one day.
that was about third grade. That's about
Yeah,
when
I
it
was when I was in third grade. They were out on
Wrestling.
the roof one day.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, Linda.
Yeah, I'm glad your parents made that decision. I think most of
Yeah, you
those
coulda
kids
gotten
didn't go
molested.
back to that class. I
Also,
don't think they showed up to school the next day.
so what else he did? One time I saw him at the movie theater,
Oh gosh.
and what we were doing, we was watching the opening night of the newest Pirates of the Caribbean movie,
All
The
of it.
fourth one?
whichever one it was, and what was it? Curse of the Black Pearl or something?
On Stranger Tides was the
On
one.
Stranger Tides, that's it. So he was there, and he was trying to convince my parents to let me get in his class.
Okay, when you see that, you call the cops, hit him in the gut, and run.
Like saying it now, back then he used to be awesome. He used to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's just a ploy to lure little
Now
boys
that I
into his
look
van.
back,
He has a
seems
van.
like he seems like a pedophile now. He moved to Oxford now.
What happened?
Remember his daughter? Did you ever know her?
Yeah, I knew his daughter.
She would cry over everything.
Everything.
She dropped a pencil and somebody picked it up. She started crying.
How old was she?
She was in my grade.
Yeah. That's... So
I think she already failed once.
Oh my
Blake,
goodness.
She was a grade above me.
you got any embarrassing teacher stories?
Embarrassing.
Well, not embarrassing, just teacher stories.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So we were all sitting there one day taking a test.
Oh.
I look over.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
Okay.
Oh, Landon disconnected, I guess.
Yay!
I look over. This guy's over there picking his nose. The teacher's sitting right behind him. Like the desk is right behind him.
Oh no.
He starts wiping it on the desk. and then the teacher says, "What are you doing?" He says, "Taking tests."
That is savage right
And
there.
then he did it
Savage.
again. I looked over there. He was.
He picked his nose again and wiped it back. Was it the fat dude?
No, not Zayden.
That seems like the dude that would do it.
No, every time at lunch, whenever if you had them, them little weird peas that they have,
Yeah.
Oh no.
he'd stick 4 of them up his nose.
Oh god.
He'd go, well, I mean, I can get in this time.
So what's up, Landon? You back?
Mental disorders. You guys got a lot of.
Yeah, Landon, you're back. Got
Landon?
right?
Landon?
Okay.
Hey, Landon, I gotta
Landon.
tell you this story. You didn't hear it.
Landon?
I'm here.
Alright, so, I was sitting there taking a
Wait, no. Don't repeat it, because it's weird.
It's funny.
It's
So,
stupid.
did you hear it, Landon?
No.
So Blake had this kid in his class, but a dude would be taking a test and he'd pick his nose, then wipe the booger on the back of the desk.
On the teacher's desk.
On the teacher's desk, okay.
Oh goodness gracious.
Such foul language you're using.
So I think we're about done with that topic. So next up is cars. D- Do you have any bad highway stories or
Yes.
first car stories, Landon?
I got one.
Oh,
Yes,
let
I
Landon.
actually do.
Let's go, Landon.
Okay. Like, I have a really good friend named Garrett. his mom like had to come pick me up because I was gonna go to his house.
Does he have
Get
brown
on the
hair?
highway. There's like this 18-wheeler in front of, like, not 18-wheeler, but like some type of tractor. She gets mad when things go slow. She honked the horn about 30 times, said about 15 curse words, and then we finally pulled around it. And then there was what was it? I think there's a Ferrari in front of us.
Oh no.
Okay, listen. Now, like, some cars are meant to go fast.
Yeah.
He was going 20 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
He got so mad. Like, she was going so slow. And the Ferrari finally was taking a turn. She honks that horn and says, "You mother."
Mother
And
bleeper.
she just, like, goes, like, 70 miles per hour down the interstate.
I got
She
one.
sounds
I got
fun
one.
to
I
hang
got
out with.
one. I got one.
Oh, she
Okay.
is.
My
So
turn.
Blake's got next.
Okay, so we were going to Walmart one day. Just a simple drive into town. That's all it was. My grandmother's driving, and she goes like 100 on the interstates this day, and it's almost on the whole time.
Oh my.
So we're fixing to pull out of the driveway. She hits it and goes like 30, just pulling out. And then there's this road that has a bunch of curves on it where I live at, and she's going like 70. And then we get on to the street to go to a Walmart. She hits it like going 80, and we almost wreck.
So I want to tell a story next. So Monday we were going to get a pizza. You know, me and my dad. So we're coming back from Mark's, and that's about 10-mile drive probably to my house. So it's pouring down rain, and there's two 18-wheelers that are gravel 18-wheelers, the ones that carry gravel.
Gravel truck.
The
Gravel
Cosby's.
trucks. Yeah, Cosby's.
No,
So
that's not Cosby's.
No.
They go out by Cosby Road.
Okay, so
They're dangerous.
so what they do, you know, two solid mines do not pass, right? Okay, so what they do, we're going about 40 because it's pouring down rain. We're on a bridge. It's got the double solid lines, do not pass, and they pass us going 70 miles per hour while it's pouring down rain. There's about 5 things wrong with that.
Dear Lord. Alright, I got a story, man.
Okay, tell me.
And it would be better if like you could visualize it. Just pretend like you're visualizing. Alright. So yesterday I was going to the dentist, alright? I had to get a filling done. And we were on the way to the highway, and like 100 yards in front of us there's a stoplight. And there's an 18-wheeler to the left of us, and a car goes, without using signals, behind the 18-wheeler at like 70, turns in front of us, and then goes back in front of the 18-wheeler, slams on its brakes before it hits the stoplight. So, okay, didn't use its signals. It had enough space in front of us, but it decided to just jeopardize everybody's lives and go in front of the 18-wheeler thing. And I was actually going another time. I think it was a long time ago. I went to a Mississippi State game at the stadium, the Mississippi State Stadium.
Talk a little loud.
Well, I was going to a Mississippi State game, and there was this. Oh my goodness, there was this woman. She was drugged out, man.
Drugged out?
She looked the part, and she was probably drinking. I don't care if she was in a hurry. I don't care if there was only like 4 cars on the road. I don't care, man. And she swerved past every car. Was driving on the line, the yellow line.
Oh, I got one.
Almost ran us off the road. We had to move over just to keep from getting our rear view mirror knocked off, and she kept driving. We had to stop.
Alright, I got another one.
Okay, Blake.
So we were going down this road called Good Hope Road.
Oh gosh.
We look up, I see a white truck. It's an extended cab truck. It's huge. It's swerving all over the road. It's like both wheels were off the road. It was in the other lane.
Hold on, was it dually? So it had 6 wheels or 4?
It had 6.
6. So that means all 3 wheels were off the road.
Every wheel on that car or truck was off the road.
Like
So
in the
And then
grass?
he got back. Yeah, I mean on the gravel part.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And then he was on the road. He was in the middle swerving back and forth. every time a car came up, he'd swerve over.
Towards the car.
No, this way off the side of the road and back on the road.
Where did he get his license? A cereal box?
Probably. So my dad was driving, so he stopped like 30 yards behind him and said, "We're gonna let him keep going."
So, Landon,
That scared me.
you got any more road rage stories?
Road rage.
No? So, I guess what's up next is first car, right?
Sure.
First car. So,
Mine would probably be a 62 Malibu.
62 Malibu.
If you guys can know what that is, even shut up.
What would you do with it?
I'd drive it, you idiot.
Drive it?
But I would probably like once a week drive it because it's such a nice car. I would probably leave it in the garage most of the time. But I would probably just like drive by. So I wouldn't drive like in the ghetto. It's like
Drive-by shootings kind of thing?
yeah, because
You
it's
get-
kinda dangerous.
You get kind of picked up.
You get carjacked. Whatever. And well, I probably wouldn't just like. Well, I would probably get a car, but just I wouldn't drive it everywhere like going to McDonald's or anything. I would just like cruise with it. Because a really nice car isn't made for like mundane tasks. It's made for just like to have fun with.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
Just like Instagram it, just like make everybody jealous.
Instagram, yeah. Blake, you got any things you do with your first car?
I'm not getting a car.
Just getting a motorcycle.
You getting a
I've
car?
been driving a motorcycle since I was about 5 years old.
That is
And
dangerous.
now I'm like 14. So.
So, what are you gonna do with your motorcycle?
Alright, so every time I see when I'm on like a highway or something, I'm never gonna stay behind somebody. I'll swerve in between people.
You always have to be first.
Yes, I have to be first. Just like in Warface.
If you ain't first, you're last.
I know.
If you ain't,
See, just like this guy in this GTA video. He had them a good Lamborghini and he came in last. Yeah, so yeah, I'm on just
Landon Guinea.
I'm just gonna swerve in between cars. If I see an 18-wheeler, I'm just gonna clip the back wheel and see what happens.
So,
and like those gravel trucks when you go on an overpass
yeah.
and like
When
jump
it comes
over
on
it.
an overpass,
You're gonna
up under
land
me,
on it and do donuts and like spread the gravel everywhere, break everybody's windshield.
I hope you're imagining this. He's gonna be on an overpass, jump off, onto a gravel truck, do donuts, and spin gravel everywhere in everybody's face. So,
We should animate that.
what was that, Landon?
I have a really good next topic.
Okay, let me go with my car.
Stories.
So,
I think me, Blake, and Presley all are gonna have the same story.
okay,
Weather topics.
go for it, Landon. I'm not even gonna do my car.
You want me to tell the first weather topic?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll tell the car like I want if I grow up. And we need an Optimus Prime truck.
An Optimus Prime truck.
Optimus Landon.
Optimus Landon. That's right.
So is that it?
I want a station wagon. I want an Oldsmobile station wagon from the 80s. Like, have you ever...
I killed you.
He's playing Black Ops 3 right now.
I can tell.
He's so focused. He
Like,
hasn't
I
been
thought
talking.
you were gonna get like a DeLorean and it breaks down every 2 feet like.
that's gonna be Zayden.
Come on, boys. We gotta get this thing up to 88 miles per hour.
That's gonna be Zayden.
You
That
can
is
go
gonna be
faster
Zayden.
pushing it.
We gonna go with the weather related stuff or what?
Yeah, let's go with it.
I'm not a fan of the weather. People always get it wrong.
Landon, go ahead and tell a story from Christmas.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, sure. I'm focused. I'm sorry. Like always focusing and like I slipped.
You're not focusing on our podcast.
I sure am.
Okay. So I think the 23rd of yeah. Also the 23rd of whatever day it was. 23rd of December 2015, boys.
Was that it? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yep. 23rd 2015. It was a Wednesday. I
There was
went
a
to
light
see them.
chancellor rain.
We went to the new Star Wars. Me
Yeah,
and Chris,
my mom's
Blake.
off, so...
We went to see the new Star Wars. Really good.
That
Saw it.
late in the month? What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
I saw it the 19th. I saw it 2 times. I saw it with them and by myself.
I saw
Yeah.
it with
You
my
saw it
dad
at
and my
Disney World,
granddad. 3 generations of my family went to see it.
Okay, we watched the movie, pretty good movie. Then we left, and like I think it was a 3/4 of a no, it was like 1 mile until we got to our town that the first tornado warning actually happened. I think it was in what county was it?
It was probably close to War Valley, so.
Yeah, it was close to Martin Valley, and yeah, that's the first tornado warning. I think it was like a 1 day outbreak. And then that happened, I think this decision kind of saved me and, helped me. I went to my mom's work, so, your mom dropped us off, and
Yeah.
I said hi to your dad and stuff.
Mhm.
She dropped us off, and my mom asked me, do you want to go to your grandma's, or do you want to stay with me? You want to go home with me? So I said, I would just stay at my grandma's, because it was the closest thing possible.
Mhm.
We went to my grandma's. Then, we turned on the news because I was, the Mississippi, Memphis, channel, Weather Channel 5.
Channel 3, whatever.
Yeah, we turned on that channel, and I was like, okay, I'm pretty calm. And, I think a few minutes passed, I was, pacing around the house, scared and everything. Because little Landon would be scared if this was happening. At the time, I would be. Then, this happens. Tornado sirens go off. This is the funny part to me. I went and grabbed my shoes. My Nana thought I was going to go outside during the tornado. And, I was, running around, but they said it was in Neck County. And later, this year, I learned it was actually Clarksdale that had the bad tornado.
Yeah, and Marks.
And also, wasn't it Holly Springs?
No, I think it was Marks, wasn't it? I don't know about Holly Springs, but Marks was also.
Oh, yeah, and, that's basically my story and stuff. But
So,
that day, I'm a weather geek now. I'm actually wanting to be a meteorologist when I grow up.
You're gonna get everything wrong. I'm just gonna let you know.
so let me go ahead and tell my side of that story. So, I get there, and Landon's wearing a Call of Duty shirt. I remember that. Yeah, I can't remember if you were in Advanced Warfare or on Black Ops.
Black Ops.
BO3.
Black Ops 3. So I get there, and me and Blake hadn't seen him in, 2 years, and we're like, oh my god, his voice has changed. His voice has changed.
Yeah, he sounds like.
He said, yeah, man.
I'm a man.
No, you're
It's
not.
To me, he kind of sounds like a retarded version of Parker.
He sounds like you sound like you're tired all the time.
So,
He is.
my side of the story. So we get back to my dad's work and his mom's work. So my mom drops me off, and I'm right beside the fire station, which has the storms, the tornado warning on. So I'm so scared. I thought it was like the zombie apocalypse or something. And I'm sitting there, and there's old people around us because my dad works at a nurse home, and they're all like, "Hey, young one," and my mom, she goes to save a lot while we're doing that.
Oh my god.
So that's my side of the story. The storm passes right over us, and my mom says save a lot, and I live.
Take her behind the chips out.
Yeah. So Blake, what's your side of that story?
What?
The Christmas storm tornado one.
Christmas storm.
Oh, I
tornado.
got a side of that story.
When?
Okay, so Neil's got
What Christmas storm?
when we went to see Star Wars.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
I got a side of that story. So here's what happened on my side.
You didn't come with us though.
I didn't know anything. I heard a siren. I don't even think I heard the siren. I was probably asleep during the. You guys probably don't know because you're not me. Well, I can sleep through an atomic bomb.
I can too.
The only thing that would wake me up
It's called gamer sleep. We
What-
could sleep
what-
through that too.
would probably be if someone threw me out of the bed.
Dorito.
Nah, that wouldn't make me up. I fell out of the bed and I'm still asleep.
I've done
Yeah,
this
but
too.
I've been
I
there a
didn't-
bunch
I've hit my head on a coffee table before when I was sleeping. I still
I
woke.
am so oblivious to things around me that I could see a shark go past my window, and I wouldn't bat an eye.
I wouldn't
Maybe-
wake up to see it.
I didn't even tornadoes in there. It's December. When are there ever tornadoes?
So your side of the story was you
I
were
didn't
asleep.
know. I
You were
didn't even
asleep the
know
whole time.
there was. I didn't even hear the siren, man. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, there could be
from that
tornadoes in December, depending on if you have enough shear and enough moisture.
Well,
And you got
we live in
fall.
Mississippi. We're unpredictable, so.
moment. Yeah, it can
No,
be.
Mississippi, we
It
are
could
a
be
tornado alley.
hailing in, like.
We're not the heart of
Hey,
tornado
you know
alley,
the
but we're
thunderstorm
in
that happened
tornado
not too
alley.
long ago?
So Blake, what's your side of that story? The December story.
Wait, I didn't even hear it, so
The one we got back from Star Wars.
I
Tornado.
was asleep. So.
He was asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both oblivious to it.
So let me tell another story. I think it was December again. It was earlier in that month because we had like 3 tornadoes that month. So it was getting close
No,
to
like
Christmas.
4.
Yeah, something around there. It's getting close to Christmas. I was like, everything's gonna turn out all right this Christmas.
It'll
And
be alright.
this was probably about this first or second tornado. It goes right over my road, right between my house and my grandpa's house. So I'm like, oh God, am I gonna die? I want my Christmas present. I want my Telecaster. I want my Telecaster. That's a guitar for y'all that don't know. But I was like, give me my guitar for Christmas. Dear Lord, please let me live. So yeah, that's probably it. So Blake, I think he had another storm story. So Blake,
I did.
he said a storm that happened not too long ago.
I'm just saying,
I
you know
think
the
we all
storm that
lived
happened
through
not
the
too long ago?
2011 outbreak.
Shot landed.
I'm
You know that
sorry.
big thunderstorm
hear
that
you
happened.
talk.
Shot landed. You know that big thunderstorm that happened not too long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even hear it.
That's the
Alright,
second-
Landon, now you can talk.
Thank you, Mr. Fuffles, or
Shut
whatever
up,
your name is.
Fluffles.
Jacqueline.
I'm tired of
You
you.
have a Zika! Okay, but, I think I don't even know if we can tell this story, because we probably don't even remember it. But we all lived through the 2011 outbreak. We all did.
What outbreak?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Did Ebola come to Batesville?
2011, April 27th. In that 24-hour time period, 365 tornadoes touched down in the state of Mississippi and Alabama alone.
I think I was in Alabama that time.
I don't remember 2011. I can't even remember yesterday. How am I supposed to remember
I can't
2011?
I remember
what I
one.
had for breakfast.
Most significant of those tornadoes was the Tuscaloosa tornado.
Does this tornado have a name?
No, I think that's only.
Yeah,
Is it?
Tuscaloosa
This is
tornado
hard
was
to
based
keep
on
up
the
with,
town
because-
it
You know how hard
It
it is to
killed
keep track of
44
tornadoes?
people.
44. Well, I think
But
that's
it
about.
wasn't the worst tornado that year. The worst tornado that year was in Joplin, Missouri. 2011 still, like, the worst tornado, like, in history, like, that year. Okay, that year, you know what? This is what happened in Joplin. Okay, it was like, you know what a supercell is, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it was just like a normal, like, single-cell supercell. And then this happened. It became, like, these not multi-cell, but the supercell grew in intensity, like, really fast, like, right after, like, it, like, formed. And then a tornado touched down. Okay, people weren't worried, because, like, you know how sometimes we get, like, tornado warnings that are false here?
Yeah, you're not worried because they're not even close, right?
How close is that
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be dangerous?
So the people in Joplin, Missouri weren't worried, because they always, like, get tornado watches and warnings and everything. Okay, the tornado, like, touched down legit, like, outside the city limits. Right when it touched down, it intensified. When a tornado intensifies, it, like, has, like, wind speeds over, like, 200 miles per hour.
It gets bigger.
Yeah, basically, it was a wedge tornado, which means it is, like, bigger than it is to the ground. And so, after the tornado, like, it touched down and it killed 160 people. Like, Joplin, like, it decimated Joplin, and it was only on the ground for 30 minutes. It was pretty sad. Worst tornado in modern history of the U.S.
Yep.
I think we're going to end on that note.
Yeah, I think we're about to end.
So thanks, guys.
We've had coffee stories, teacher stories.
Car
Now
stories.
car stories, and,
And
now
now
we've
we
had
have the.
side tornado stories.
Way to go, Lane. You ruined everything. Bye.
So I think that's the end. Bye, guys.